What are you doing up there? What are you doing up there? Hello everybody, my name is Freebiy and welcome back to this world. Hello, the Let's Play. Welcome back to the Let's Play. How are you doing today? It is a Tuesday afternoon as I'm recording this little bit of the introduction to this video. I don't know why I felt the need to tell you that, but I did. You're welcome, I think. It has been a few days since I released the last episode where we built the storage room. I haven't done that yet. I'm still going to do that live, and that's probably going to happen in the middle of this recording. That live stream where we live stream? What? The sorting stream. That's probably going to happen in the middle of this. And the biggest reason I haven't done this yet, that, you know, the chests, is because wood can be semi-expensive and time-consuming to gather and, you know, craft into chests and stuff. So we're gonna do the next best thing, which is not do that at all and automate it. It's gonna be a very simple automation, I should say. This isn't gonna be like mumbo jumbo size farm or something. We're gonna make a bamboo farm. Bamboo. And the big setback with that is that I don't have any. I don't think. I do. The next big important question is where do we put it? Is this something we want to build on the surface and then put a happy little building around it? Or is this something we want to put underground and never have to look at again? Part of me wants to put it right here. I don't think this is a bad spot. It's close to the house, so it's probably always going to be loaded. I mean, the render distance I've got, it's going to be loaded as long as we're in the base anyways, but this isn't a horrible spot. And again, it's just going to be a really small thing, so I'm not, I don't want to make it too big. I don't even know if I want to do like an interior. I might just make the farm and then like it funnels to a chest on the exterior of the structure, just because no one needs or wants to really see the inside once it's done. And how is it gonna work, you might ask? Well, let's just take a look at the sugarcane farm. Think of this, but that's bamboo instead. Because, I could just straight up turn half the sugarcane farm into a bamboo farm, but nah, I'm good. And the redstone for this build really is just quite simple. It's a bunch of observers with redstone on a cobblestone block, and then on the other side of the cobblestone block is the piston. So, you know, when it gets to like 3 tall, but we'll make the bamboo probably taller, maybe 4, I don't know. When it grows up tall enough, it activates all the pistons and just, you know, and it hits the hopper or the mud, which then goes into hoppers, which goes into the chest. Wow, did I really? It's quite simple and then explain redstone. That is not at all the kind of Minecrafter I am. Look out, Hermitcraft, I'm coming for you next. This is the part of the video that I tell you to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks. Because I don't typically plan out my builds, albeit, okay, well, everything I've built in this world is so far I have pre-planned, so I don't know what I'm saying. Having just figured out what we're gonna do this episode, I don't really know what the design is gonna be, but I'm thinking like a grain silo type thing, something that's tall, maybe, I don't know. I'm trying to do my best to figure redstone out without having to look up tutorials. And I feel like this should be a lot easier than it is. But I don't know what I'm doing. Alright, I think I figured it out. This is quite possibly... Nope. Wait, why are those on? That's No. Hold on. What did I do? I've had a breakthrough, but this is very much wider than I want it to be, but it does work. How do you Redstoners do this? I'm so lost and confused. What I do understand is, at least, is, whoops, / copy. World edit. So I am correct in remembering that it does. Mud does. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm thinking if we like, well, this isn't going to be very. It's going to be massive if I do it, because this is. Well, let me put it together and see what it looks like. Well, it works. It goes off like 3 times, and it's massive. Like, look at that. Because I did, but because if I, oh no, I don't like how big it is. Well, hang on, I'm cooking. What if, hear me out. What if we like layer this a few times and it doesn't go into, hold on, let me cook. So what if, in theory, the thing goes off, the sugarcane, this isn't sugarcane, the bamboo, most of it anyways, gets shoved down into this hole, and which is where the layering comes in, so we could have like a layer here, a layer there, a layer there, and a layer there, and then it comes down to the bottom, where it gets picked up by a line of hoppers, and then the hoppers go this way into a crafter. I want it to go, nope, I want it to go that way into a crafter, like so. How do crafters work again? Once it's in the crafter and it has enough bamboo, the comparator, how far does it need to go? So what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nope. Hang on. I've got this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nope. Yes, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 into a repeater, which then shoots it into a dispenser. We're at bedrock, so I can't really go down. Which then gets put in, no, not like that, which goes into a simple, whoops, a simple observer clock, which then shoots it up to the top, thus automating the creation of bamboo blocks. I did redstone. Are you proud of me? So how this is probably going to go is this is the redstone bits is all it's all going to go underground. It's probably going to go in that same spot that we were looking at earlier. And it's going to have probably 5 layers of the redstone, which means I'm going to need a good amount of observers because I need like what 12 observers per section or per wall per section. So we're looking at 48 observers at this right here alone, which is a lot. But I think this horrid redstone that it hurts to look at should, in theory, just work. It really is that simple. It's just really hard to look at. So this is roughly all the space we're gonna need once it's all dug out. It really isn't okay. It's kind of big, but it'll just work. Don't worry. It'll just work. This should be the right size if I did my math right, which I usually don't. So it's probably not right. Let's be real. Probably isn't. But this is where it's gonna go, and just kind of to show you where it's gonna go. Here's the center. Right here. It is just straight down. I am gonna do something on the surface once this is all ready to go, but we're not exactly there yet. So I'm gonna spend some time digging this all out because this is gonna be big. This is gonna be pretty big. And I will see you in just a moment. After doing some rough math in my head, this is going to need about 200 observers and 100 repeaters. 100 repeaters. And who knows how much other crap. But repeaters and... I'm going to need stone for repeaters. Repeaters and observers are going to be the expensive bit, because quartz for observers... Stone, I guess stone isn't that expensive when you got a silk touch, but it's still going to be a pain to get all of it, so I think this is going to be a while, I think. Yep. My inventory is also still full of blocks from building up there. So instead of using that, since I haven't gone through and organized all that yet, I'm just gonna throw everything that I don't need down in here. Yeah. Let's not worry about that. Yeah. Aha! It kind of works. I'm gonna start growing some of the bamboo while I'm working on this, just so we can grow more bamboo to use later in the rest of this. Oh, and I totally didn't make this room big enough, by the way. I need to go like another block in that direction, and I'm probably going to need to go mining at some point because I don't really have a lot of redstone. Yeah, can't wait to go mining. It's, you know, it's backwards. I love everything. I love everything. Observer. And I gotta take the wall back. And I'm officially out of some of my redstone building stuff. I got 3 of the 4 walls done, which is pretty good. I'm starting to get some bamboo back already, which is even greater. But I'm gonna go spend a lot of time down in the mines because we're not short on quartz for observers, and I still got observers are like the one thing I have. This is all the redstone I have. I don't have a lot, so I'm gonna. Did I say this wall was done? That wall is very much not done. Sorry, it's not. I have 1 repeater, so I could make that one done, but the rest, the rest are gonna, you know, not done at all. So I'm gonna go empty the inventory, hit the mines, and we're gonna focus on getting redstone. They really did make getting diamonds a lot. Oh no! Why? I don't like you. Why are you here? Thank you. Never come again. They really did make getting diamonds a lot easier, and it's both great and frustrating in a way. Like, it's almost, I almost think it's too easy to get diamonds these days. But I feel like I'm the only one who has that complaint. I've never seen anyone else complain about that online. Yay. Let's go home, doggy. Huh. Huh. Not that I'd ever use this because it's so far away from home, but it's kind of cool this is here. I totally spelled zombie wrong, but I don't care. What was that, zombie or something? I need a nap. You know, these aren't too bad during the day. It's been a while since I walked through here, actually. Nice. Come on in. Come on in. Yeah, there you go. You can sit right there. I don't know what we're going to call you yet, but we're going to figure that out. All in all, I will say that little mining adventure was a success. Got a lot of redstone out of it, which is always good to see. And that's going to go right back into making some of the things we're going to need for this project. However, I do think we're going to call this episode done for today. There's a lot of stuff I need to get done so we can actually, you know, finish this. And I want to get this episode out before Minecraft Live hits this weekend. So, you know, gonna cut it short. But that's perfectly fine by me because I'm still not entirely sure what I'm doing building-wise. We have the plan. We're just gonna have to execute it in the next time. So, yeah. So if you enjoyed, and you haven't already, please consider subscribing and hitting that bell icon to get notified every time I upload or go live. And with Minecraft Live coming up this weekend, I'm gonna probably stream a live reaction to it. So if you want to see that, be sure, again, to hit the bell icon or go check out my Twitch channel, which I'll be streaming on both YouTube and Twitch at the same time. That being said, my name's been Freebiy. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.